Warpugs, this is one that I wish the red lights on my studio light still worked for. For some reason, the blue lights are always on right now. So anytime I try to turn it on the red lights here, like I used to have for mood lighting, it paints everything Slaaneshi purple. But today, I really wish I had that because of the way this looks as soon as I opened it. Guys, this is a request from Hyperion. This is for SCP-055. I don't know anything about this, and I don't think anybody else does either because the name of the SCP is unknown. Hooray. Let's get into this. Guys, Volgun is my #1 source for anything SCP. He is an excellent voice actor. If this is your first time ever being exposed to him, check him out. His link's going to be in the description down below. Highly recommended. Let's get into this SCP-055. Let's just roll.
Today we're going to be looking at SCP-55. Object Class Keter. Special Containment Procedures. Object is kept within a 5 by 5 by 2.5 meter square room constructed of cement 50 centimeters thickness, with a Faraday cage surrounding the cement walls. Access is via a heavy containment door measuring 2 by 2.5 meters, constructed on bearings to ensure door closes and locks automatically unless held open deliberately. Security guards are not to be posted outside SCP-55's room. It is further advised that all personnel maintaining or studying...
Oh, I think I actually have seen this, but I haven't seen this before, but I have seen something about this before. I think I have seen something directly about this before. I'm pretty sure. Let's go.
Other SCP objects in the vicinity try to maintain a distance of at least 50 meters from the geometric center of the room.
I think I saw the video from the Exploring series about this one. I'm pretty sure that's what I've seen.
As long as this is reasonably practical.
Yay.
Description. SCP-55 is a self-keeping secret, or anti-meme. Information about SCP-55's physical appearance as well as its nature, behavior, and origins is self-classifying. To clarify, how Site-19 originally acquired SCP-55 is unknown. When SCP-55 was obtained, and by whom, is unknown. SCP-55's physical appearance is unknown. It is not indescribable or invisible. Individuals are perfectly capable of entering SCP-55's container and observing it, taking mental or written notes, making sketches, taking photographs, and even making audio-video recordings. An extensive log of such observations is on file. However, information about SCP-55's physical appearance leaks out of a human mind soon after such an observation.
I love this thing.
Individuals tasked with describing SCP-55 afterwards find their minds wandering and lose interest in the task. Individuals tasked with sketching a copy of a photograph of SCP-55 are unable to remember what the photograph looks like, as researchers are overseeing these tests. The security personnel who have observed SCP-55 via closed-circuit television cameras emerge after a full shift, exhausted and effectively amnesic about the events of the previous hours.
I have seen this. This is one of my favorite SCPs because of the fact that you know so much about it, but at the same time you know nothing. And I think after I finished watching this, I was so warped in the head after watching another description of this, another explanation of 5.5, that it literally broke my mind. And so I was just sitting there like, what did I even watch? I don't even know. So it actually had its intended effect, because my mind turned to slush while I was watching the information about it.
Who authorized the construction of SCP-55's containment room, why it was constructed in this way, or what the purpose of the described containment procedures may be, are all unknown. Despite SCP-55's container being easily accessible, all personnel at Site-19 claim no knowledge of SCP-55's existence when challenged. All of these facts are periodically rediscovered, usually by chance of readers of this file, causing a great deal of alarm. This state of concern lasts minutes at most, before the matter is simply forgotten about. A great deal of scientific data has been recorded from SCP-55, but cannot be studied. At least one attempt has been made to destroy SCP-55, or possibly move it from Containment Site 19 to another site, meeting failure for reasons unknown. SCP-55 may present a major physical threat, and indeed may have killed many hundreds of personnel.
Thousands.
We would not know it. Certainly, it presents a gigantic memetic and mental threat, hence its Keter classification. Document number 55-1, an analysis of SCP-55. The author puts forward the hypothesis that SCP-55 was never formally acquired and is in fact an autonomous remotely controlled agent, inserted at Site-19 by an unidentified party, for one or all of the following purposes.
And that's the thing. With this thing, you wouldn't even know... Like, 2 of my favorite SCPs are this one and... I can't remember this guy's name. Joe Schmo? The guy that nobody can actually, like, speak to or acknowledge or even hear them or even keep them in their head. The guy that nobody notices. And he is one of my favorite, and my mind is blanking right now with his actual name. I know what he is. And when I eventually do the list of my top 20 SCPs, he's going to be on it because it's such a tragic story. This one sounds a little bit more threatening just because there's nothing you know about it. Here we go.
To silently observe or interfere with activities at Site-19. To silently observe or interfere with activities at other SCP locations. To silently observe or interfere with activities of humanity worldwide. To silently observe or interfere with other SCP objects. And finally, to silently observe or interfere with... God. No action to counter any of these potential threats is suggested, or indeed theoretically possible. Addendum A. Hey, if this thing is really an anti-meme, why doesn't the fact that it's an anti-meme get wiped? We must be wrong about that somehow. Wait a minute. What if we were able to keep notes about what it isn't? Would we remember those? Bartholomew Hughes, NSA. Document 55-2. Report of Dr. John Marachek. Survey team number 19-55-127BXE was successfully able to enter SCP-55's container and ascertain the appearance and, to some degree, the nature of the object.
All right.
Notes were taken according to the project methodology, see, after which the container was sealed again.
Okay.
Excerpt from a transcript of personnel debriefing follows. Dr. Hughes, okay, I'm going to need to ask you some questions about number 55 now. Redacted. Number what? Dr. Hughes, SCP Object 55, the object that you just examined. Redacted. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think we have a 55. Dr. Hughes, okay then. Redacted. I'd like you to tell me what you've been doing for the past 2 hours. Redacted. What? Subject appears uncomfortable. I don't know. Dr. Hughes, okay then. Do you remember that we all agreed that it wasn't spherical? Redacted. That what wasn't? Oh, right. It isn't round at all. Object 55 isn't round.
There you
Dr.
go.
Hughes, so, you remember it now. Redacted. Well, no. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I know there is one. It's something you can't remember, and it's not a sphere.
Okay.
Dr. Hughes. Wait a minute. What's not a sphere? Redacted. Object 55.
This feels like every military conversation I've ever had.
Dr. Hughes. Object what? Redacted. Doc, do you remember agreeing that something wasn't shaped like a sphere? Dr. Hughes. Oh, right. It appears to be possible to remember what SCP-55 is not. Negations of fact. And to repeatedly deduce its existence from these memories.
Okay.
Personnel involved in survey number 1955-127-BXE reported moderate levels of disorientation and psychological trauma associated with the cycles of repeated memory and forgetfulness of SCP-55. However, no long-term behavioral or health problems were observed, and psych assessments of survey personnel showed consistent reports of this distress fading over time. Recommendations. It may be worthwhile to post at least one staff member capable of remembering the existence of SCP-55 to each critical site. This has been SCP... Wait.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Guys, it's always nice to learn new things and then promptly forget them. I think that several things are like 5.5 to me. Namely, most new things that I learn, the entirety of the Halo runs that I've been on. Most of the game knowledge that I have, names, places, numbers are just ridiculously horrible for me to try to remember for any reason whatsoever. We all have a little bit of 5.5 with us. And guys, even if you don't know that you have 5.5, you've been 5.5'd. I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay. Guys, I hope you enjoyed learning about the unlearnable. And I hope you take something away from this that you'll promptly forget within 10 minutes. I know I will. Once again, my brain is collapsing. This is why this is one of my favorite SCPs, because my brain just hurts thinking about it. It's like trying to focus on the beginning of time, guys. It's like that. Hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And I know 60% of you haven't done that yet. Hurting my heart. I don't have one, but still. Guys, check the links in the description down below for Volgun. Check my links down below. I'm going to be a busy bee this weekend. I've got a new video that's going to be complete. My main goal over the next few days is going to be trying to get set up to where I can work on editing a lot more. Look for some more stuff to come up on Old Man Lore Stories and Theory. But until then, I've got to actually redo a ton of stuff on Lore Stories and Theory to get the channel basically up to snuff. Because I've gotten everything uploaded, moved over there. But I have no links in my description because I'm an idiot. And I haven't... It's just... Is what it is, guys. Is what it is. Eventually, I will unscrew myself here. But until then, I remain screwed up. And this was the Volgun. And this was 5.5. And I'll see you guys next time. I have no idea what's going on.